Well, President Trump also told Trish Regan he wants Stormy Daniels and Michael Avenatti to pay up after a federal judge dismissed her defamation lawsuit and ordered them to pay his legal fees. Watch.
You're going to have her pay the legal fees?
In fact, he has to pay me legal fees.
He does?
I don't think he has any money, but he and she have to pay me a lot of legal fees, and it's based on Texas. You're going to hold them accountable for that? Based on Texas law. I love Texas. Based on Texas law, where the legal fees are nice and plentiful.
And you'll hold them to that?
Are you serious? Of course.
I'm just asking.
Wouldn't you be disappointed if I said no? No, they'll pay a lot.
Fun. The judge's decision to throw out the case sparked a Twitter war this morning, in which the president referred to Daniels as, quote, horseface, and called Avenatti, quote, a third-rate lawyer, which was kind of him. That is the nicest thing anyone's ever said about Michael Avenatti, by the way. Stormy fired back with some cracks about the president's anatomy, but the joke's on her because she's going to have to pay up. So will fighting with a pole dancer help the president's poll numbers? Joining me now, great American PAC senior strategist and former Trump campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski. Welcome back, Corey.
Good evening.
How much of a win is this for the president?
Well, this is clearly vindication. You know, the president said all along that this was a frivolous lawsuit, and the ruling today not only shows that this was a frivolous lawsuit, but more importantly, it vindicated him, and he is now receiving compensation for the attorney fees that he paid through Avenatti and through Stormy Daniels. So this is a great vindication for the president. I know the media doesn't want to talk about it, but it shows that the third-rate attorney brought a case which was unsustainable, and the judge threw it out today and said it was basically a case that had no merit to it whatsoever, so pay the attorney fees for the president. It's a big win today.
And the judge also said that what the president has said on Twitter was rhetorical hyperbole. That is great news, not only for the president, which could be very helpful to him in several of his legal cases. It's also a win for the First Amendment, because according to this judge, that very rhetorical hyperbole is protected under that glorious amendment, which is the first one.
Well, and it should be. Look, the only people that are monitoring Twitter and stopping, conservatives from talking on Twitter is Twitter itself. So every time they don't like something that is tweeted, they find a way to block it for their content. But what it comes down to is this judge said exactly what we already knew, which is you have a right to express yourself. It's the freedom of the First Amendment that you've used. This president does not use an official government Twitter account that he took over or started when he became the president of the United States. This is the same Twitter account he had as a private citizen, as a candidate for office, as the president-elect, and now as the president. It's his own Twitter account. It's his own ideas. He's not making policy on this Twitter account. And so he has a right to free speech like every other American does, and that's what the judge saw today.
So I don't think that the back and forth with Stormy Daniels is going to help him, but does he have to call her horseface?
Well, look, I've said many times the president's the greatest counterpuncher we've ever seen. Right. He finds nicknames for other people that. Well, look, she's attacked him so many times, and what he did is he responded in kind, and he's a great counterpuncher, and now people always think of her as horseface because he has this magic ability that when he gives someone a nickname, it's just so fitting that it sticks with them for the rest of their lives. So now she'll be Stormy Horseface Daniels forever.
I don't know, man. I'm so over equine and fungi. I can't see straight. Corey Lewandowski, thank you very much.